Welcome to Mexico, a vibrant tapestry of ancient civilizations, colonial heritage, and natural wonders that will captivate your senses. I'm Robert, your guide to this extraordinary country where the past and present dance together in a colorful celebration of life. From pristine beaches to towering mountains, bustling metropolises to tranquil villages, Mexico offers an incredible diversity of experiences waiting to be discovered. This land of contrasts stretches across nearly 2 million square kilometers, encompassing everything from arid deserts and lush rainforests to snow-capped volcanoes and two magnificent coastlines. Once home to advanced pre-Columbian civilizations including the Maya, Aztec, and Olmec, Mexico later became the center of Spain's vast colonial empire in the Americas, creating a unique cultural fusion that continues to evolve today. In this ultimate guide, we'll journey through Mexico's top destinations, from the sun-drenched beaches of the Yucatán Peninsula to the colonial splendor of the Central Highlands, the dramatic landscapes of Copper Canyon, and the vibrant energy of Mexico City. You'll discover practical advice on transportation, accommodation, cuisine, and safety to ensure your Mexican adventure is as smooth as it is memorable. Whether you're seeking archaeological wonders, culinary delights, outdoor adventures, or simply a perfect beach to unwind, Mexico welcomes you with open arms and the warm hospitality that has made it one of the world's most beloved travel destinations. So join me as we explore the heart and soul of this fascinating country, where every corner reveals new treasures and unforgettable experiences. Our exploration of Mexico's Caribbean paradise begins in the northeastern tip of the Yucatán Peninsula, where the dazzling resort city of Cancun serves as the gateway to the Mexican Caribbean. What was once a small fishing village has transformed into one of the world's premier beach destinations, drawing millions of visitors each year to its powder-white shores and crystal-clear turquoise waters. Cancun's hotel zone stretches across a 22-kilometer barrier island shaped like the number 7 with the Caribbean Sea on one side and the tranquil Nichupte Lagoon on the other. Here, all-inclusive resorts line the beach offering every amenity imaginable. While the hotel zone caters primarily to international tourists, don't miss exploring downtown Cancun or El Centro, where you'll find authentic Mexican restaurants, local markets, and a glimpse into everyday life beyond the tourist bubble. South of Cancun stretches the Riviera Maya, a 120-kilometer coastline of pristine beaches, eco-adventure parks, and charming beach towns. Playa del Carmen, once a sleepy fishing village, has evolved into a cosmopolitan destination with European flair. Its pedestrian-friendly Fifth Avenue, Quinta Avenida, buzzes with shops, restaurants, and nightlife, while still maintaining a more relaxed atmosphere than Cancun. Further south, the boho chic town of Tulum has captured the imagination of travelers seeking a more laid-back experience. Known for its wellness retreats, eco-friendly accommodations, and Instagram-worthy beach clubs, Tulum offers a perfect blend of natural beauty and conscious luxury. The coastline here is dotted with small boutique hotels powered by solar energy, many offering yoga classes and spa treatments that incorporate ancient Mayan healing traditions. For those seeking a quieter experience, consider the small fishing village of Puerto Morelos between Cancun and Playa del Carmen, or venture inland to the magical town of Bacalar, home to the Lake of Seven Colors, a freshwater lagoon whose stunning blue hues rival those of the Caribbean Sea. Rising majestically from the jungle floor of the Yucatán Peninsula stands Chichén Itzá, the most famous and well-restored of all Mayan archaeological sites. This UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of the world offers an extraordinary glimpse into the sophisticated civilization that once dominated this region. The centerpiece of Chichén Itzá is El Castillo, also known as the Temple of Kukulkan, a massive step pyramid that demonstrates the Mayans' advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, a remarkable phenomenon occurs as the afternoon sun creates a shadow pattern on the northern stairway that resembles a serpent slithering down the pyramid, a testament to the Mayans' astronomical precision. Beyond El Castillo, take time to explore the site's other remarkable structures. The Great Ball Court, the largest in ancient Mesoamerica, stretches 168 meters in length with walls reaching 8 meters high. Here, players once engaged in a ritual ball game where the stakes could be life or death. Listen carefully to the court's unusual acoustics. A whisper at one end can be heard clearly at the other, nearly 140 meters away. Don't miss the sacred cenote, a natural sinkhole that played a crucial role in Mayan religious ceremonies. Archaeological excavations have recovered gold, jade, pottery and human remains, evidence of sacrificial offerings to the rain god Chayak. The observatory, El Caracol, reveals the Mayans' sophisticated understanding of celestial movements, while the Temple of the Warriors features columns carved with warriors and is flanked by hundreds of smaller columns. For the best experience, arrive early in the morning to avoid both crowds and the intense midday heat. Consider hiring a certified guide who can bring the ancient city to life with stories and historical context. While the site can be visited as a day trip from Cancun or Playa del Carmen, staying overnight in the nearby town of Valladolid allows you to reach Chichén Itzá at opening time, when the morning light bathes the ancient stones in a golden glow. Perched dramatically on limestone cliffs overlooking the turquoise Caribbean Sea, the ancient Mayan city of Tulum offers perhaps the most picturesque archaeological experience in all of Mexico. Unlike the massive scale of Chichén Itzá, Tulum's appeal lies in its breathtaking setting and relatively compact size, making it perfect for a half-day exploration. Tulum served as an important trading port during the 13th to 15th centuries, and its strategic position allowed the Maya to control maritime commerce along the Caribbean coast. The site is surrounded by a protective wall on 3 sides. Tulum actually means wall in Mayan, with the sea forming a natural barrier on the eastern side. This walled enclosure contains about 60 well-preserved structures, though the entire settlement once extended far beyond these walls. The most iconic building is El Castillo, the castle, dramatically positioned at the edge of a 12-meter limestone cliff. This temple fortress would have served as both a ceremonial center and a lighthouse of sorts, with its elevated position allowing signal fires to guide trading canoes through a break in the offshore reef. The Temple of the Frescoes contains fascinating, partially preserved murals depicting Mayan gods and religious scenes, while the Temple of the Descending God features the carved image of an upside-down figure believed to represent the bee god or Venus deity. What makes Tulum truly special is the beach below the ruins, accessible via a wooden staircase. After exploring the archaeological site, cool off with a swim in the crystal-clear waters while gazing up at ancient temples, an experience unique to Tulum. The contrast between the weathered gray stone of the ruins and the brilliant blues of sky and sea creates a photographer's paradise. Visit early morning or late afternoon to avoid both the midday heat and the crowds from tour buses. If you're staying in the nearby town of Tulum, consider renting a bicycle for the pleasant ride to the archaeological zone, as parking can be limited and expensive. Inland from the tourist-filled beaches of the Riviera Maya lies Mérida, the cultural and economic capital of the Yucatán state. Founded in 1542 by Spanish conquistador Francisco de Montejo on the site of the ancient Mayan city of Tahoe, Mérida offers visitors an authentic glimpse into the region's rich heritage, earning its nickname as the White City from its clean streets and white limestone buildings. The heart of Mérida is its historic centro, centered around Plaza Grande, where you'll find the oldest cathedral on the American continent, the Cathedral of San Ildefonso, built using stones from demolished Mayan temples. Nearby stands the Casa de Montejo, the 16th century home of the city's founder, featuring an elaborate facade with Spanish conquistadors standing atop defeated Mayan warriors, a stark visual reminder of the region's complex colonial history. Mérida's unique character comes from its blend of Mayan, Spanish, and French influences. The city flourished during the late 19th and early 20th centuries thanks to the henequen boom, when this agave plant fiber, used for making rope, created enormous wealth. This prosperity is evident along Paseo de Montejo, a wide boulevard modeled after the Champs-Élysées in Paris, lined with opulent mansions that now house museums, hotels and restaurants. The city comes alive on weekends with free cultural events. Saturday nights feature the Noche Mexicana at Parque Santa Lucia with traditional music and dance, while Sundays transform the main square into a festive celebration with food vendors, live music and dancing. For a deeper understanding of Mayan culture, visit the excellent Gran Museo del Mundo Maya, which houses over 1,100 artifacts. Mérida also serves as an ideal base for exploring the Yucatan's natural wonders. The region is famous for its cenotes, natural sinkholes filled with crystal-clear groundwater that were sacred to the ancient Maya and now offer refreshing swimming opportunities. Don't miss Celestune Biosphere Reserve, home to thousands of pink flamingos, or the yellow city of Izamal, where nearly every building is painted a vibrant egg yolk yellow. On Mexico's Pacific coast, nestled between the Sierra Madre Mountains and the expansive Banderas Bay, Puerto Vallarta combines natural beauty with sophisticated charm. What began as a small fishing village rose to international fame in the 1960s, when Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton's affair during the filming of The Night of the Iguana put this once sleepy town on the global map. Today, Puerto Vallarta offers a perfect blend of traditional Mexican character and modern amenities. The heart of the city is the Zona Romantica, where cobblestone streets wind between colorful buildings housing art galleries, boutique shops, and excellent restaurants. The iconic crown-topped Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe dominates the skyline, while the Malecón, a mile-long oceanfront promenade, serves as the social hub of the city with its public art installations, street performers, and spectacular sunset views. Puerto Vallarta's coastline features numerous beaches, each with its own character. Playa Los Muertos in the romantic zone buzzes with activity, its shore lined with restaurants and beach clubs. For a quieter experience, head north to Playa Camarones or south to the jungle-fringed coves of Conchas Chinas. Further afield, the isolated beaches of Yalapa and Key Mixto are accessible only by boat, offering a glimpse of what Puerto Vallarta might have been like before tourism arrived. The surrounding Sierra Madre Mountains provide endless opportunities for adventure. Zipline through the jungle canopy, hike to hidden waterfalls, or take an ATV tour up rugged mountain trails. The bay itself is a playground for water activities. Swim with wild dolphins, snorkel at Los Arcos Marine Park, or take a sunset sailing cruise along the dramatic coastline. Puerto Vallarta's culinary scene has flourished in recent years with talented chefs drawn to the abundance of fresh seafood and local ingredients. From humble street tacos to sophisticated fine dining, the city offers some of Mexico's best food experiences. As the sun sets, Puerto Vallarta transforms into a vibrant nightlife destination, with beach clubs, live music, and dancing under the stars. Enjoy cocktails at a rooftop bar, take in the illuminated skyline, or watch fireworks light up the bay for a perfect end to your day in this coastal paradise. At the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula, where the Pacific Ocean meets the Sea of Cortez, lies Los Cabos, a tale of two cities connected by a stunning 30-kilometer corridor of pristine beaches and luxury resorts. This remarkable destination combines dramatic desert landscapes with world-class amenities, creating one of Mexico's premier luxury travel experiences. The region encompasses two distinct towns, Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo. Cabo San Lucas, once a simple fishing village, has transformed into a vibrant resort city famous for its marina, water activities, and energetic nightlife. At Land's End, the iconic El Arco, the arch rock formation, rises majestically from the sea, a natural granite monument carved by wind and waves over millennia. Nearby, Lover's Beach on the Sea of Cortez side offers calm waters for swimming and snorkeling, while Divorce Beach on the Pacific side features dramatic waves crashing against the shore. 20 miles northeast, San Jose del Cabo presents a more traditional Mexican atmosphere with its charming colonial architecture, tree-lined plaza, and 18th-century mission church. The town's historic center has been carefully preserved with art galleries, boutique shops, and restaurants housed in colorful colonial buildings. Every Thursday evening from November to June, the Art Walk transforms the gallery district into a festive street party celebrating local artists and culture. Connecting these two towns, the tourist corridor features some of Mexico's most exclusive resorts and championship golf courses designed by legends like Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. The corridor's beaches vary dramatically, some perfect for swimming and water sports, others better suited for beachcombing and whale watching due to strong undertows. The waters surrounding Los Cabos offer world-class sport fishing, with marlin, dorado, and tuna drawing anglers from around the globe. The annual Bisbee's Black and Blue tournament, known as the world's richest fishing tournament, offers millions in prize money. For those preferring to observe marine life, the winter months bring thousands of humpback and gray whales migrating to these waters to calve, while year-round residents include sea lions, manta rays, and tropical fish. Deep in the Sierra Madre, Occidental Mountains of northwestern Mexico, lies one of the country's most spectacular natural wonders, Barranca del Cobre, or Copper Canyon. This vast network of 6 distinct canyons is actually larger and deeper than Arizona's Grand Canyon, with some ravines plunging over 2,500 meters from rim to floor. Named for the copper-green color of its walls, this magnificent wilderness offers adventurous travelers an unforgettable journey through some of Mexico's most dramatic landscapes. The best way to experience Copper Canyon is aboard the legendary Chihuahua al Pacifico Railroad, commonly known as El Chepe. This engineering marvel traverses 653 kilometers between the city of Chihuahua and the coastal town of Los Mochis, crossing 37 bridges and passing through 86 tunnels as it climbs from sea level to an altitude of 2,400 meters. The full journey takes about 15 hours, but most travelers opt to break up the trip with overnight stays at key points along the route. The colonial town of Creel serves as the principal gateway to the canyon region. This former logging town has developed into a tourist center with accommodations ranging from simple hostels to comfortable hotels. From Creel you can arrange excursions to nearby attractions, including the Valley of the Monks with its mushroom-shaped rock formations, the peaceful Lake Arareco, and several hiking trails that offer breathtaking views and a chance to explore the canyon's diverse ecosystems. For the most dramatic canyon views, continue to Divisadero, where the train stops for 20 minutes to allow passengers to admire the breathtaking panorama. Consider staying overnight at one of the hotels perched on the canyon rim to fully appreciate the changing light across the vast landscape. The more adventurous can experience the canyon from above on the Parque de Aventura Barrancas del Cobre, which features one of the world's longest zip lines, with riders reaching speeds of up to 135 kilometers per hour as they soar over the canyon. The Raramuri people, who retreated to these remote canyons to escape Spanish colonization, maintain much of their traditional lifestyle despite modern influences. Known for their exceptional long-distance running abilities, they can cover over 200 kilometers in one session. The Raramuri add a rich cultural dimension to the natural splendor of the region. Respectful visitors may have opportunities to purchase their distinctive crafts, including colorful woven baskets and wooden carvings. At the heart of Mexico lies its vibrant capital, Mexico City, one of the world's largest and most fascinating urban centers. Built on the ruins of Tenochtitlan, the ancient Aztec capital, this sprawling metropolis of over 20 million people seamlessly blends pre-Hispanic heritage, colonial grandeur, and cutting-edge modernity to create an endlessly captivating destination. The historic center, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, centers around the Zócalo, one of the largest public squares in the world. Here stands the Metropolitan Cathedral, a masterpiece of colonial architecture built over 2 centuries, and the Templo Mayor, ruins of the main Aztec temple discovered in 1978. Nearby, the National Palace features Diego Rivera's magnificent murals depicting Mexico's history from pre-Columbian times through the Mexican Revolution. Mexico City's museum scene is unparalleled, with over 150 museums catering to every interest. The National Museum of Anthropology houses the world's largest collection of ancient Mexican art and artifacts, including the famous Aztec Sunstone. The stunning blue house where Frida Kahlo lived and worked, Casa Azul, offers insight into the iconic artist's life, while the ultra-modern Sumaya Museum showcases billionaire Carlos Slim's extensive art collection in a building as impressive as the works it contains. For a glimpse of the city's pre-Hispanic roots, visit the ancient canals of Xochimilco, where colorful trajineras, flat-bottomed boats, ply waterways dating back to Aztec times. In contrast, the upscale neighborhoods of Polanco and Condesa showcase the city's cosmopolitan side with designer boutiques, trendy restaurants, and leafy parks. The Bohemian district of Roma, with its Art Nouveau architecture and hip cafes, has gained international attention since being featured in Alfonso Cuarón's award-winning film. Mexico City's culinary scene has exploded in recent years, with restaurants like Pujol and Quintonil regularly ranking among the world's best. Yet some of the most memorable dining experiences come from the city's vibrant street food culture, from morning tamales to late-night tacos al pastor. Food markets like Mercado de San Juan offer a sensory overload of colors, aromas, and flavors that epitomize Mexico's rich gastronomic heritage. Just 2 hours southeast of Mexico City lies Puebla, a city whose historic center contains so many perfectly preserved colonial buildings that UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site. Founded in 1531 as a Spanish city rather than built upon an existing indigenous settlement, Puebla was designed with a grid pattern of streets that remains intact today, making it a pleasure to explore on foot. Puebla's architectural jewel is its cathedral, whose twin towers are the tallest in Mexico. The cathedral's ornate interior features onyx and gold leaf decorations, while its massive organ contains over 5,000 pipes. Throughout the historic center, buildings showcase the city's distinctive Talavera tiles, blue and white ceramics influenced by both Spanish and indigenous traditions. The Capilla del Rosario, Rosary Chapel, in the Church of Santo Domingo, represents the pinnacle of Mexican Baroque style, with its walls and ceiling covered in gold leaf, creating a breathtaking space that seems to glow from within. The city's culinary contributions to Mexican cuisine are legendary. Puebla is the birthplace of mole poblano, a complex sauce containing chocolate, chili peppers, and numerous spices traditionally served over turkey or chicken. Another local specialty is chiles en nogada, poblano peppers stuffed with a mixture of meat and fruit, topped with walnut sauce and pomegranate seeds to represent the colors of the Mexican flag. For the sweet-toothed camotes, sweet potato candies, and the almond paste cookies known as tortitas de Santa Clara are must-try treats. Puebla's vibrant markets offer insight into daily life and local traditions. The Mercado El Parian specializes in handicrafts, particularly the city's famous Talavera pottery, while the Mercado de Sabores Poblanos is the place to sample regional dishes. For a more modern shopping experience, visit the International Baroque Museum, whose contemporary design by Japanese architect Toyo Ito creates a striking contrast to the colonial surroundings. Just outside Puebla stands Cholula, home to the largest pyramid by volume in the world. Though now appearing as a grass-covered hill with a Spanish church built on top, this massive structure predates the Aztecs. Tunnels allow visitors to explore sections of the interior, while the site's museum displays artifacts from various periods of occupation. Nestled in a narrow valley in the central highlands of Mexico, the colonial gem of Guanajuato presents one of the country's most unique urban landscapes. Built on the site of one of the world's richest silver mines, this UNESCO World Heritage City is a maze of narrow, winding alleyways, colorful houses stacked up steep hillsides, and an ingenious network of underground tunnels that serve as roads. The city's distinctive layout developed in response to its challenging topography and frequent flooding. When the Guanajuato River was diverted underground in the mid-20th century, the former riverbed and flood tunnels were repurposed as roadways and pedestrian passages, creating a subterranean transportation network unlike anything else in Mexico. Above ground, many streets are too narrow for vehicles, including the famous Callejón del Beso, Alley of the Kiss, where balconies on opposite sides are close enough for couples to share a kiss across the gap. Guanajuato's historic center radiates from the triangular Plaza de la Paz, dominated by the Yellowstone Basilica de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato. Nearby, the ornate Teatro Juarez stands as one of Mexico's most beautiful theaters, its neoclassical facade topped by bronze statues of the Muses. For panoramic views of the city's colorful landscape, ride the funicular to the El Pipila Monument, which honors a local hero of the Mexican War of Independence. The city comes alive each October during the Festival International Cervantino, Latin America's most important arts festival. Named in honor of Don Quixote author Miguel de Cervantes, the 3-week celebration fills the city with music, dance, theater, and visual arts from around the world. Year-round, student troubadours called callejoneadas lead musical tours through the city's alleyways, dressed in traditional medieval Spanish attire. For a more macabre experience, visit the Museo de las Momias, which displays naturally mummified bodies exhumed from the local cemetery when families couldn't pay burial taxes. While certainly not for everyone, the museum offers a fascinating glimpse into 19th-century burial practices and the unique soil conditions that led to this natural preservation. In the heart of central Mexico, where rugged mountains meet fertile valleys, lies the state of Guanajuato, a region celebrated for its extraordinary cultural richness, culinary traditions, and artistic heritage. At its heart is Guanajuato City, whose historic center preserves its colonial-era charm while embracing its indigenous roots, creating one of Mexico's most authentic and captivating destinations. Just outside the city lie the archaeological ruins of Monte Alban, the ancient capital of the Zapotec civilization. Built on a flattened mountaintop with panoramic views of the valleys below, this impressive site features pyramids, ball courts, and elaborate tombs dating back to 500 BCE. Equally significant is Mitla, known for its intricate geometric stone mosaics that decorate the ancient Mixtec religious center. End with scenes of a traditional Guelaguetza dance performance with participants in colorful regional costumes. Navigating Mexico's vast and varied landscape requires some planning, but the country offers numerous transportation options to suit different budgets and travel styles. Understanding your choices will help you make the most of your Mexican adventure. Mexico offers accommodation options to suit every budget and travel style, from luxurious all-inclusive resorts to charming boutique hotels and economical hostels. Understanding the range of choices will help you find the perfect place to rest after your daily adventures. Mexican cuisine, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, offers one of the world's most diverse and sophisticated culinary traditions. Far beyond the Tex-Mex adaptations familiar to many international visitors, authentic Mexican food varies dramatically by region, reflecting local ingredients, indigenous traditions, and historical influences. Mexico's calendar is packed with festivals and celebrations that highlight the country's rich cultural heritage, religious traditions, and zest for life. Joining these events offers visitors an unmatched opportunity to experience Mexican culture at its most vibrant and genuine. Mexico welcomes millions of visitors each year who enjoy safe and memorable experiences throughout the country. As with travel to any destination, staying informed and taking sensible precautions will help ensure your Mexican adventure remains trouble-free. Mexico's diverse geography creates distinct climate patterns across the country, making it possible to find ideal travel conditions somewhere in Mexico year-round. Understanding seasonal variations will help you plan the perfect trip based on your destination preferences and tolerance for heat, humidity, or crowds. The dry season, roughly from November through April, generally offers the most pleasant weather throughout the country. During these months, you'll find sunny days and comfortable temperatures in most regions, with minimal rainfall. This period coincides with the high tourist season, particularly from December through March, when visitors from colder northern climates seek Mexican sunshine. Beach destinations like Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, and Los Cabos become especially busy during this time, with peak prices and advance reservations often necessary for preferred accommodations. The rainy season typically runs from May through October, with regional variations in intensity and duration. In many areas, this means brief afternoon showers rather than all-day downpours, with mornings often clear and sunny. The advantage of traveling during these months includes significantly lower prices, fewer crowds, and lush, green landscapes. The Yucatán Peninsula and Pacific Coast experience their highest humidity during this period, while central highland cities like Mexico City and San Miguel de Allende enjoy mild temperatures year-round due to their elevation. Hurricane season affects both the Caribbean and Pacific coasts from June through November, with the highest risk period between August and October. While the statistical chance of a major storm impacting your specific travel dates remains relatively low, purchasing travel insurance with weather-related coverage provides peace of mind if traveling during these months. For specific experiences, timing can be crucial. Whale watching along the Pacific coast is best from December through March, when gray and humpback whales migrate to Mexican waters. The monarch butterfly sanctuaries in Michoacán are most spectacular from late November through February. For cultural experiences, plan around specific festivals like Day of the Dead, early November, or Guelaguetza in Oaxaca, late July. Mexico's beach destinations experience varying water temperatures throughout the year. The Caribbean coast maintains warm, swimmable waters year-round, while Pacific beaches can be surprisingly cool from December through April, particularly in northern regions like northern Baja California. One of Mexico's greatest appeals for international travelers is the exceptional value it offers across all budget levels. From luxury experiences at a fraction of their cost elsewhere, to incredibly affordable street food and transportation, Mexico allows visitors to stretch their travel funds further while enjoying authentic and memorable experiences. The official currency is the Mexican peso, denoted by the symbol dollar or MXN to distinguish it from the US dollar. While US dollars are accepted in some tourist areas, you'll generally receive poor exchange rates, so it's advisable to use pesos for most transactions. ATMs provide the most convenient way to obtain local currency, typically offering competitive exchange rates, though they charge withdrawal fees. For security, use ATMs inside banks or shopping centers during daylight hours, and be discreet when counting cash. As we wrap up our journey through Mexico, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible diversity and richness this country offers to travelers. From the sun-drenched beaches of the Yucatan to the colonial splendor of the Central Highlands, from ancient ruins that whisper of past civilizations to vibrant modern cities pulsing with creative energy, Mexico presents a tapestry of experiences that reward exploration and open-minded discovery. What makes Mexico truly special is not just its physical beauty or historical significance, but the warmth and resilience of its people. Despite facing numerous challenges throughout their history, Mexicans maintain a profound connection to their cultural heritage while embracing innovation and change. This dynamic tension between tradition and modernity creates the unique energy you'll feel whether wandering through a colonial city, participating in a local festival, or simply sharing a meal with new friends. Mexico defies simple categorization or quick understanding. Each visit reveals new layers of complexity and beauty, whether you're returning to a favorite destination or venturing into previously unexplored regions. The country rewards travelers who approach it with respect, curiosity, and a willingness to step beyond tourist enclaves into the authentic everyday life of its communities. As you reflect on your own Mexican adventure, remember that the most memorable experiences often come from unexpected encounters and spontaneous detours. Allow yourself time to wander through markets, strike up conversations with locals, and occasionally set aside your itinerary to follow where curiosity leads. Mexico operates on its own rhythm, sometimes fast and energetic, other times slow and contemplative, and adapting to this pace rather than resisting it enriches the travel experience immeasurably.
If you enjoyed discovering the beauty and diversity of Mexico with me today, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps our channel grow. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our next adventure. Share this video with your travel buddies and anyone who dreams of exploring Mexico's incredible landscapes, vibrant cultures, and culinary delights. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you again on our next journey.